I'm Ryan Goldie. In the garden, I'm a summer student here from Trent University. So I have a variety of different tasks. I help, water and harvest and weed and stuff, as well as some of the more unique 1 or 2 day job things like rolling out the drip line or putting up the tomato stakes you can see behind us, stuff like that. Our work has a few different impacts. There's the obvious impact of the food we grow goes directly into the community, and people who are from less food secure households can get fresh, healthy, nutritious food from our garden, which is obviously a massive impact. But besides from that, there's also sort of secondary, tangential impacts. There's an aspect of just bringing the community together. When we look out for each other, when we help give each other food and help each other overcome the challenges we all face in life when we all come to these situations. People build trust in the community. They build these bonds together, and that trust in each other, especially in a small town like Lindsay, that's a big deal. That matters to people. And trust in local organizations can really be the difference between staying in cycles of poverty and escaping from them. And there's an aspect of just, when you help put healthy food on someone's table, there's an aspect of giving people hope for that. And not just the people you're going through to, but people who just see what we're doing every day. Get a little bit more hope that people are trying to make things better and are trying to help others out. So everyone wants to do something that matters today, right? It feels good to wake up every day and do something that is going to help someone know that, you're spending your life in a meaningful, impactful way. And that's really special. That's not something you always get to say, and it makes you feel good. It's something you can be proud of doing. Sort of looping back to some of the stuff I said before, there's an aspect of feeling involved and connected to the rest of the people in your community. It doesn't just feel good to be doing something that helps other people, it feels good to be part of something that's bigger than yourself, right? To know the other people in your community who are doing helpful and important things makes you feel connected and makes you feel, it helps you feel like you're part of the community and makes you feel like you have a place here, and that is something really special that you don't always get. There's a couple big takeaways you could get from everything that's going on right now and the assistance people need. There's an aspect of knowing that there are people here that are there for you, and that's great. Places like United Way are ready to step in, and that's awesome. But there's also an aspect of knowing how close we are to some of our systems failing and falling apart. And there's an aspect here of local programs are great, but they need to be part of something bigger. We need better support systems, and that comes not just from local organizations, but also from the top down. That we have to change the larger systems of government and how we deal with social supports and social safety nets, things like that. And I think that's really important. It's a really important takeaway. There's two big things here. One is, start at the bottom up. Get to your local community organizations like United Way. United Way is a great one. To get involved in opportunities like this, programs like this that help as sort of like a backstop to help people in poverty and people facing food insecurity. volunteer for programs like Coming into the Garden. We have volunteers here. Most community organizations do accept volunteers for various programs, and it's great to get involved in stuff like that. But also remember that, we're here to help people become self-sufficient at some point. United Way's end goal would be to not need a United Way anymore, to get to a point where everyone is in a great situation. So if we want to get there, it has to be a big solution as well. So volunteer for your local organizations, but also when larger things come up, when elections come up, things like that, you need to get involved in those. Vote and, get involved in politics, understand, laws and changes that are going to affect your local community. Read the paper, watch the news, things like that go a long way in getting involved in your community and getting involved with organizations like this.